Hello everybody, this is Marquita and I'm back with another video, and in this video I will be talking about the book Esther and also the message that I received out of reading the book Esther. And I wanted to come on to go over Esther and also deliver the message that I received from reading it to give you guys a little bit of encouragement. It will get to the message that I would just want to go over the story so you guys can know how God moved in people's lives. So in the book of Esther, I will say that it didn't mention Father God or the Messiah in this book, but this was before the Messiah anyway, but it didn't mention God. And but as you read it, you will see how God moved, how God was moving, and I will say that God, He know everything. He already know what's going to happen in our lives and everything. And this is an example. The book of Esther is an example of how God knew how everything was going to play out. So it was a king and a queen, and I can't pronounce their name right, but I'm gonna try. The king name was Azarias, and the queen at the time, her name was Vashaz or something like that. But the king had ended up requesting the queen to come to him so he can show her off, basically to show her beauty, but she refused that. So the king, that was disrespectful to the king of the queen not coming to his command or whatever. So he ended up taking her title, he ended up taking her queen status away from her. So he had to find another queen. So he came upon Esther, and he favored Esther, so he made her the queen. So now Esther was the queen of she was the queen, and she was over the women or whatever. So Mordecai, her uncle, came to her and told her not to let it known that she was a Jew and that her peoples are Jews. So boom, that's an example right there. I feel like Father God had worked through Mordecai to get to Esther to let her know not to let anyone know that she was a Jew, and I will explain why. So the king had a friend which he favored him, and his name was Hamad. I'm not pronouncing his name right, so forgive me. But he wanted to destroy all the Jews. He wanted to kill the men, the women, and the little children, and he was favored by the king. So he went to the king and made that request. So the king had he agreed to that. So he ended up sending letters out, to inform people that on a certain day that all the Jews would be destroyed, even the little children and the women. Wow. So the letter ended up getting in the hands of Mordecai, and that's Queen Esther's uncle. So he went to Queen Esther and showed her the letter, and he wanted her to go and talk to the king to stop it. So she was afraid. I feel like she was afraid to go to the king because he could have destroyed her, because at that time, you're not supposed to go to the king. You're supposed to wait until the king call for you. So she was telling her uncle that she didn't want to do it. So she told the uncle Mordecai, she told the uncle to go back and tell the people, which the Jews, to tell them to fast, and her people and her maidens was going to fast for 3 days. And I will say, when you fast and you are committed to that fast, your eyes will be open, your ears will be open to the unknown, to Father God was send the Messiah to you. But anyways, so after she fasted for 3 days, she ended up feeling the strength to go to the courage to go to the king, in which she did. I'm gonna get to the message in a minute. I just want to go over, but okay. So she ended up going to the king after those 3 days and wanted to have a feast. So the king was like, "What is your request?" But she said that she wanted to do the feast, and she also wanted the king and Hamad, which is the one that wanted to destroy the Jews. She wanted them two there. So fast forward, and here the day of the feast. Now this is an example of tables turning. This is the message right here. Table turn. The word is table turning. So at the feast, she told the king about what Haman was trying to do to the people, to the Jews. And now I will say the Jews is God's people, and God protect his people. So the king began very wrath towards Ahmad. He was angry towards him. And so, the tables, here we go, the tables turned on Haman. So he ended up getting hung, and his sons ended up getting hung, and all the people that was plotting to get the Jews, to destroy the Jews, they end up getting, the Jews end up destroying them. So you see where God stepped in and turned them tables. The tables did turn. Like, once you are a child of God, when you are walking with Father God, when you have love and faith, God's love, God will come in and turn your situation around. Them tables will turn, So it's people out here that be plotting against others. It's people out here that speak evil on someone. When you talking negative about someone, that is talking evil on that person's life. So you have to be careful of what you're doing, because you don't know how that person is with God. You don't know how that person relationship is with God. And once you belong with God, once you are walking with God, and God is real and the Messiah is real, God will come in and protect you from any type of evil, any type of harm, any plotting schemes and everything. He will make your enemies your footstool. I love the message. I love how God stepped in and he turned them tables. And that's how he can do in your life. He could turn them tables around for your good, and make your enemies your footstool. So yeah, I just had to come on and deliver that message for you guys. It's a short little video, but the message is table turning. So table turns. So yeah, always be kind, always walk with the Father, and watch how he bless your life. So God bless you all, and have a wonderful night. Bye.